Guess what really drives great conversations? Active listening is the secret sauce. This technique goes beyond just hearing words. It's about fully engaging with the speaker. When you practice active listening, you show genuine interest in what others are saying. This involves not only paying attention, but also providing feedback, such as nodding or asking clarifying questions. By doing this, you foster understanding and empathy, which are essential in building strong relationships. People feel valued and heard, creating a positive environment for open dialogue. Whether in friendships, family, or professional setups, mastering active listening can transform your interactions. So the next time someone shares their thoughts, try putting your phone down and truly focus on them. Who knows what amazing connections you might build? Did you know clocks can lose time in the mountains? This fascinating phenomenon occurs in Japan, where a clock that keeps time perfectly at sea level will actually lose 16 seconds each day when placed at an altitude of 200 meters. The culprit behind this surprising fact is gravity, which varies depending on your location. At higher altitudes, like in the mountains, the gravitational pull is slightly weaker than at sea level. This means that time itself can flow at a different rate, causing discrepancies in how accurately our clocks keep up. Scientists have studied this effect and found that the tiny changes in gravity can have noticeable impacts on timekeeping devices. So, when you're hiking in the beautiful Japanese mountains, you might just notice that your watch betrays you. This intriguing connection between gravity and time reveals how delicate and extraordinary our universe truly is. So the next time you venture up a mountain or even travel to a different part of the world, remember that the forces of nature can affect time in ways you might not expect. Hard to believe, but lightning bugs can hug you. The song Fireflies by Owl City took the world by storm, charming listeners with whimsical lyrics and a catchy melody. One particular line stands out. It describes receiving 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs. This playful imagery makes the song memorable, but Owl City went a step further to clarify its clever twist. The total hugs actually add up to an astounding 10 million. This fun fact not only showcases the band's imaginative writing, but also the unique way it connects with fans. As if you're wrapped in a warm embrace from nature itself, the idea of fireflies giving hugs sparks a smile and brings out the childlike wonder in all of us. So next time you hear that catchy tune, remember the magic behind the numbers and let your imagination soar among those glowing creatures. Isn't it delightful how music can transport us into such fantastical worlds? Turns out, the truth is that barnacle glue outperforms super glue. Barnacles, often overlooked as mere tide pool residents, are actually remarkable natural chemists. These small sea creatures produce an incredibly strong underwater adhesive that is made from a combination of complex protein polymers and calcium. What makes their glue so special is its ability to harden instantly in salt water, allowing barnacles to attach securely to various surfaces, including metal, rock, and shell. Remarkably, laboratory tests have demonstrated that barnacle glue can achieve a bonding strength of up to 14 MPa, which surpasses many conventional industrial adhesives. Unlike superglue, barnacle adhesive is eco-friendly and biodegradable, making it a safer choice for the environment. Its effectiveness, even in high-pressure, turbulent underwater conditions, is a testament to millions of years of evolutionary refinement. Scientists are now inspired by this natural adhesive, investigating its structure to create medical-grade sealants and innovative underwater construction adhesives. This fascinating example shows how nature continues to outperform human ingenuity with solutions that are not only effective, but also sustainable. What if I told you about the Haikagani crab? This fascinating little creature from Japan has a unique shell that bears an uncanny resemblance to an angry samurai warrior's face. Legend has it that these crabs are not just odd-looking. They carry the spirits of fallen warriors who bravely fought in battle. The Haikagani, which lives in the beautiful coastal waters of Japan, often hides among rocks and seaweed. Its striking appearance isn't just for show, it plays a role in Japanese folklore, where crabs are seen as symbols of courage and resilience. Local fishermen respect the Haikagani, believing that possessing one brings good luck. This blend of nature and myth highlights the deep connection between the creatures we share our world with and the stories that shape our cultures. So next time you marvel at the wonders of the ocean, remember the Haikagani and the warrior spirits it embodies. Discover how high blood pressure impacts your kidneys. High blood pressure, often termed hypertension, is more than just a number. It can have significant effects on your body. When blood pressure rises, your heart reacts by releasing special hormones known as natriuretic peptides. These peptides play a crucial role, signaling your kidneys to get rid of extra sodium. Why is that important? Sodium attracts water, and when there's less sodium in your bloodstream, the volume of blood decreases, which helps lower blood pressure. So essentially, your heart and kidneys work together in a fascinating way to maintain your health. If your blood pressure stays high for a long time, however, the system can become overwhelmed. That's why monitoring blood pressure is so vital. Keeping it within a healthy range can help ensure your heart and kidneys keep functioning smoothly. Here's something incredible about living in Singapore. If you're thinking about calling this beautiful island city-state home, you must prepare your wallet for living expenses that can run anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 a month. This range covers essential needs like housing, food, transportation, and utilities, but it largely depends on your lifestyle choices. For example, if you love sampling the fine dining scene or indulging in the rich nightlife, your monthly expenses can reach even higher. Conversely, cooking at home and relying on public transport can significantly reduce costs. Housing often takes the lion's share of your budget, especially if you prefer a prime location in the bustling city center. Thankfully, more affordable housing options abound in the suburbs, offering a blend of comfort and savings. Additionally, don't overlook entertainment and leisure activities that can further stretch your finances. Whether you're planning a brief getaway or a permanent move, grasping the true cost of living in Singapore will ensure you can fully enjoy all that this vibrant destination offers without emptying your bank account. Ever thought about why Scotch whiskey is so popular? Every year, over 1 billion bottles of Scotch whiskey are sold worldwide, making it a favorite for celebrations like weddings and birthdays. This iconic drink has a rich history and diverse flavors, appealing to many people. Most premium Scotch whiskeys are aged between 12 and 21 years, allowing them to develop complex flavors that whiskey lovers appreciate. The aging process takes place in oak barrels, which adds to the whiskey's character and depth. Scotch is not just a drink, it's a significant part of Scotland's identity. In fact, it stands as Scotland's top export, contributing around 10% of the country's sales abroad. This international love for Scotch showcases the craftsmanship and tradition behind each bottle, which is often made using water from local springs and barley harvested nearby. It's no wonder that Scotch whiskey is a staple at celebrations and special occasions, bridging gaps between friends and families. Whether you savor it neat or in a cocktail, Scotch whiskey truly brings a bit of Scotland into your glass. Can you imagine that rare albino zebras exist? These stunning creatures are not just a different shade of regular zebras, they are a rare marvel of nature. Albino zebras stand out due to a genetic mutation that affects melanin production in their bodies. This lack of pigment means that instead of the usual black and white stripes, their skin appears white or a light shade, with very light or even pinkish stripes. Their striking appearance captivates wildlife enthusiasts and researchers alike, as sightings of these rare animals are incredibly uncommon in the wild. Yet this unique charm comes with challenges. The absence of melanin can increase their vulnerability to the sun, making them susceptible to sunburn and skin cancer. Additionally, this unusual pigmentation may complicate their social interactions within herds, as they may be perceived differently by their peers. Moreover, their lighter color can hinder their camouflage, leaving them more exposed to predators. So the existence of albino zebras invites fascinating discussions about survival, adaptation, and the wonders of genetics in nature. Just imagine spotting one of these beautiful rare zebras roaming the savanna, a true gem of the wilderness. What if I told you about acquired savant syndrome? This fascinating condition can develop after a brain injury, leading some individuals to suddenly showcase extraordinary abilities. Imagine someone who previously struggled with math suddenly solving complex equations with ease, or a person who never played a note of music composing beautiful symphonies. Acquired savant syndrome unveils the incredible potential of the human brain, revealing that, in some cases, damage can ignite extraordinary skills that were dormant before. While this phenomenon is rare, it captivates researchers and the public alike, sparking curiosity about the brain's hidden capabilities. It's a reminder of the mysteries still surrounding neuroscience and how an injury might unlock talents we never knew existed. Could this be a glimpse into the untapped potential lurking within all of us? Let's uncover the truth about Jamur psilocybin. Jamur psilocybin, often called Jamur Ajaib, holds a fascinating title as Alami in Kotoransabi. This title signifies a unique status, hinting at a deep connection with the land and its people. What makes this connection even more intriguing is the role it suggests for the speaker within Kotoran's future. As a key figure, the speaker may influence the culture, traditions, or even the governance of this vibrant community. Kotoransabi, known for its rich history and traditions, thrives on the contributions of influential individuals. By engaging with the community and addressing its needs, the speaker could play a pivotal role in shaping its destiny. What kind of future do you think Jamur psilocybin envisions for Kotoransabi? The possibilities seem endless. Coniferous trees can be surprisingly deciduous too. While we often think of conifers like pines and firs as evergreen giants, they can surprise us with some deciduous behavior. It might catch you off guard to learn that certain conifers change color in autumn, showcasing a vibrant display of golds and reds before shedding their needles. This seasonal transformation usually occurs when temperatures drop and daylight becomes shorter, signaling the trees to conserve energy for winter. Instead of holding onto their needles, which can freeze and die in cold conditions, these trees adapt by dropping them, much like their broadleaf counterparts. However, once spring arrives, the conifers rebound by regrowing their needles, ready to soak up sunlight and photosynthesize eagerly as new life begins. So, the next time you're out in nature, keep an eye on those conifers. They may just reveal their surprising side, showcasing a unique blend of evergreen and deciduous traits that keeps them resilient in changing climates. Discover the incredible height of the Statue of Unity. This towering monument, inaugurated in 2018, proudly stands at an astonishing 197 feet tall, making it the tallest sculpture in the world. Located in the state of Gujarat, India, it honors Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, a crucial leader in India's journey to independence. Patel is remembered for his role in uniting the country after British rule, and this statue symbolizes that legacy. Constructed with over 25,000 bronze sheets, the statue showcases stunning craftsmanship and design, capturing Patel's heroic spirit. Visitors flock to admire not just the statue itself, but also the surrounding gardens and the breathtaking views of the Narmada River. The Statue of Unity has become a significant tourist destination, reflecting India's rich history and culture. Have you thought about how art can inspire national pride? This transformed Volkswagen Beetle can float on water. Imagine cruising along the ocean waves in a car that looks just like the classic Volkswagen Beetle. Thanks to some brilliant engineering, this modified Beetle is designed to float and glide across the water's surface with amazing stability. While it still retains the iconic Beetle shape that many people love, it is specially adapted for aquatic adventures, featuring adjustments like a buoyant hull and a unique propulsion system. Navigating waves in this innovative vehicle can feel reminiscent of an action movie, providing an exhilarating experience for those lucky enough to climb aboard. This aquatic Beetle combines nostalgia with cutting-edge technology, making it a fantastic example of how creative minds can turn a beloved classic into something extraordinary. Whether you're on a lake, river, or even the open sea, this extraordinary car allows you to take the fun of driving to a whole new level. Ready to make a splash with this incredible creation? Did you know that giraffes hum to each other? Researchers have discovered that these tall, majestic creatures communicate using low-frequency humming sounds, which can travel impressive distances. This communication method is crucial for helping giraffes reconnect with one another, especially in thick foliage or foggy conditions where visibility is low. The humming acts as a sort of contact call, allowing them to stay in touch with family members or find friends even when they can't see them. Imagine a giraffe making a soft humming sound that echoes through the trees, guiding its friends back together. This fascinating form of communication showcases how animals adapt their behaviors to thrive in their natural habitats. It also highlights the complexity of social interactions among giraffes, making them even more intriguing to study. So the next time you see a giraffe, remember they might just be talking to others far away. Have you ever wondered why India is vegetarian? India boasts the largest population of vegetarians in the world, a phenomenon deeply rooted in its rich cultural and religious heritage. Many Indian religions, such as Hinduism, Jainism, and Buddhism, advocate for nonviolence and compassion towards all living beings, which translates into a vegetarian lifestyle for millions. This belief system promotes viewing vegetarianism as a philosophy rather than merely a diet. As a result, traditional meals across regions are often plant-based, filled with spices, grains, and a colorful array of vegetables. Indian cuisine celebrates this diversity, offering an incredible variety of vegetarian dishes that are not only nutritious but also bursting with flavor. Family gatherings, festivals, and even everyday meals reflect this commitment to vegetarianism, showcasing how food practices are intertwined with cultural identity. Could this lifestyle choice be a reflection of a deeper respect for life? Believe it or not, koalas have human-like fingerprints. This fascinating fact highlights how closely their unique prints resemble those of humans, so much so that it can confuse forensic experts. Imagine detectives puzzled by a crime scene, thinking human involvement is possible, only to discover that the real culprit is a koala. This unusual trait likely evolved to help koalas with their arboreal lifestyle, allowing them to grip and climb trees with ease. Koalas hold on to their eucalyptus trees for food and safety, and having fingerprints that enhance their ability to do so is a perfect example of convergent evolution. This phenomenon occurs when different species develop similar traits to adapt to similar environments, despite having different evolutionary backgrounds. In the case of koalas, their fingerprints are not just a quirky fact, but a beautiful reminder of how nature creatively solves problems. Next time you see a koala, think about how its impressive adaptations help it thrive in its habitat. You won't believe this about Discover how buildings beat the heat without power. It's true, certain technologies help us keep structures comfortable without relying on air conditioning. One amazing method is the use of green roofs, which are topped with plants and vegetation. These living roofs act as natural insulators by providing shade, reducing heat absorption, and promoting airflow. They not only cool buildings but also aid in stormwater management and improve air quality. Moreover, architects incorporate reflective materials that bounce sunlight away from the structure, preventing excessive heat buildup indoors. This innovative approach is particularly beneficial during blistering summer days, allowing people to enjoy a cool indoor environment while minimizing energy consumption. Additionally, these methods align with our growing need for sustainability as climate change challenges us to adopt eco-friendly practices. By making use of living roofs and reflective materials, we can significantly lessen our reliance on electricity and create healthier urban spaces. So next time you see a building adorned with greenery or shiny surfaces, remember that they might be cooler than they seem, and they're actively contributing to energy conservation. Turns out, the truth is that did you know chocolate comes from Ivory Coast's heart? This vibrant West African nation is the kingpin of cocoa production, supplying over 40% of the world's cocoa beans. When you bite into a luscious chocolate bar, there's a good chance its journey started in the sun-kissed fields of Ivory Coast. Farmers cultivate cocoa in a warm, humid climate that provides the perfect conditions for cacao trees, which produce the beloved pods filled with rich, chocolatey goodness. Beyond its cocoa success, Ivory Coast also boasts an exciting sports culture, especially in soccer. The national team, known as the Elephants, exemplifies resilience and determination on the field. Their thrilling matches often conclude in dramatic penalty shootouts, where they've prevailed in gripping battles with nerve-wracking scores of 11-10 and 12-11. These electrifying moments not only highlight their athletic prowess, but also ignite the passion of fans who cheer with unyielding fervor. So the next time you enjoy a sweet chocolate treat or watch an intense soccer game, remember the immense pride and tradition that connect these two facets of Ivorian culture. Why do bicycles end up in Amsterdam's canals? Every year, the beautiful city of Amsterdam faces an unusual challenge: the retrieval of thousands of bicycles from its picturesque canals. With over 1 million bikes in the city, it's no wonder that many end up taking an unexpected dip. Cycling is a popular mode of transport in Amsterdam, and sometimes accidents happen. Maybe a bike is left too close to the edge, or gets knocked in by a careless cyclist. To tackle this watery issue, local authorities have made it a priority to maintain the cleanliness and safety of the canals. Special boats are employed specifically for this purpose, expertly fishing out the submerged bicycles. These efforts not only keep waterways clear, but also contribute to the city's commitment to sustainability. Surprisingly, this process has become fairly routine, with dedicated crews retrieving and recycling the bikes, allowing them to serve a new purpose rather than ending up as trash. So next time you think about Amsterdam, remember, the canals are home to more than just boats and swans. Dive into the mysterious world of sea spiders. Scientists have recently discovered 3 new species of deep-sea sea spiders near methane vents off the coasts of California and Alaska. These remarkable creatures belong to the Syracusura family and are as transparent as glass, making them a unique sight in the dark ocean depths. What sets these sea spiders apart is their special relationship with bacteria that live on their shells and feed on methane. The spiders then munch on these bacteria, marking an exciting first in our understanding of their diets and ecosystems. This newfound discovery could change everything we know about life in the deep sea, highlighting the complex interactions between species in these harsh environments. Understanding the role of methane in these ecosystems could also help scientists grasp how climate change impacts marine life. What other surprises do the ocean's depths hold? Believe it or not, coconuts kill more people than sharks. While sharks often evoke fear and fascination, coconuts quietly claim their own deadly statistics. Each year, around 150 people lose their lives due to falling coconuts, a staggering number that is 3 times higher than the average fatalities from shark attacks globally. Imagine this. A coconut can plummet from a height of 25 meters, reaching speeds over 50 kilometers per inch, and upon impact, it delivers the destructive force comparable to a brick released from a rooftop. This shocking reality is particularly pronounced in tropical locales, where beachgoers lounge under the shade of swaying palms, often unaware of the dangers above. The irony of this situation is striking. While we fear creatures like sharks due to their impressive teeth and predatory nature, the seemingly innocuous coconut is often overlooked. This serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes the most substantial threats lurk in familiar surroundings rather than in the wild. So as you relax on your next vacation, remember to keep your head up. Awareness might just save your life. What if I told you about Crazy Horse Memorial? This remarkable project, nestled in the breathtaking Black Hills of South Dakota, is on track to become the largest sculpture in the world. The effort began in 1948 under the vision of sculptor Korczak Ziolkowski, who dedicated his life to carving a tribute to the legendary Lakota leader Crazy Horse. Known for resisting the U.S. government's encroachment on Native American land, Crazy Horse's story symbolizes bravery and resilience. The sculpture, designed to portray him riding a horse and pointing into the distance, aims to evoke a powerful sense of Native American spirit and pride. As millions of visitors from around the globe flock to witness its progress, they become part of a continuous narrative honoring Native American heritage. However, advancements toward completion face significant challenges, chiefly the immense scale and complexity of the work, not to mention the funding hurdles. The Ziolkowski family's unwavering commitment and generous donations keep the dream alive. Could you imagine the day when this monumental tribute is finally unveiled for all to see? Think global warming means warmer every day? While it sounds straightforward, the term can be misleading. Global warming doesn't mean that every day will be hotter than the last. Instead, climate change brings about extreme weather fluctuations. For instance, some areas might experience colder winters due to shifting air currents. The real issue at hand isn't just the slow increase in average temperatures, but the rise in severe weather events. We are witnessing more intense storms, crippling heat waves, devastating droughts, and unpredictable weather patterns across the globe. These changes can disrupt ecosystems, agriculture, and even our daily lives. So the next time you think of global warming, remember it's not about a steady climb in temperatures. It's about a whole host of unpredictable and sometimes dangerous weather challenges we face together in this changing climate. Let's uncover the truth about Thomas Edison's light bulb. Many folks believe that Edison was the sole inventor of the light bulb, but the reality is a bit more complex. While he certainly made significant improvements to the design in 1879, the journey to electric lighting began long before that. For instance, in 1802, British scientist Humphrey Davy created the first electric arc lamp, lighting the way for future inventors. Other pioneers, such as Warren de la Rue and Joseph Swan, also experimented with early filament bulbs. Edison's remarkable skill didn't lie in inventing the bulb itself, but in enhancing it to last longer and work reliably in everyday settings. His innovations made electric lighting practical, allowing homes and streets to shine. So while Edison's name is often celebrated, it's important to recognize the many contributors who lit the path to modern illuminations. Prepare to be amazed by ants galore. Did you know that there's roughly 1 million ants for every person on Earth? That's right. With the global human population close to 8 billion, scientists estimate there are about 8 trillion ants roaming various habitats. These tiny insects are not only abundant, but also incredibly diverse. They come in many species, each playing important roles in ecosystems. Ants help with soil aeration, seed dispersal, and even pest control. You might find them in forests, deserts, or even your backyard. Their social structures are fascinating too, with colonies acting like miniature societies that rely on teamwork for survival. So next time you see an ant scurrying by, remember it's part of a massive army that outnumbers us humans dramatically. Isn't it mind-boggling to think about their sheer numbers? Can crocodiles really live to be 100 years old? Yes, they can. Crocodiles are fascinating reptiles, and in the wild, their lifespan can reach an impressive century. These ancient creatures thrive in rivers, lakes, and wetlands across various continents, mainly in warm regions. Their longevity stems from a combination of factors, including their slow metabolism and ability to adapt to different environments. In fact, some species, like the saltwater crocodile, have been known to live for many decades. They grow at a slow and steady pace, allowing them to build resilience against predators and environmental changes. In addition to their long lifespan, crocodiles have adapted remarkable survival strategies, including powerful jaws and stealthy hunting skills. While they may seem fearsome, these reptiles play crucial roles in their ecosystems, helping to maintain balance. So next time you see a croc, remember that it could be a living witness to a century of history and evolution. Isn't that amazing? Ever wonder how many dreams you have each year? The average person experiences over 1,160 dreams annually, translating to about 4 colorful dream adventures each night. Most of these dreams occur during a deep sleep phase known as REM, or rapid eye movement, which kicks in after about 90 minutes of slumber. During REM, your brain is incredibly active, almost as if it's awake, creating vivid and sometimes bizarre stories while you sleep. You might find yourself flying, meeting fascinating characters, or even reliving memories. However, many of us forget most of these dreams within minutes of waking up. They can often feel like fleeting whispers of our imagination. While scientists still explore why we dream, it's clear that this nightly phenomenon plays a role in processing emotions and experiences. Dreaming, therefore, might be more important than you think. Let's uncover the truth about ice hair phenomenon. This magical occurrence takes place when the air is frosty and the branches of trees are damp. Ice hair, also known scientifically as Ectiopsis effusa, forms during cold nights when water vapor in the air encounters the frigid temperatures. As the moisture settles on the branches, it freezes, creating beautiful, delicate white threads that look like spun sugar or strands from a fairy tale. Imagine walking through a forest where every branch is adorned with these shimmering threads, casting a soft glow under the moonlight. This natural wonder not only captivates the imagination, but also showcases the fascinating interplay between fungi and temperature changes. The fungus acts like a tiny artist, turning ordinary winter nights into spectacles of beauty. These ice formations highlight the stunning complexity of nature, reminding us that even the coldest nights have secrets waiting to be discovered. So next time you're in a chilly forest, keep your eyes peeled for the enchanting presence of ice hair, nature's winter masterpiece. Believe it or not, hot water freezes faster than cold water. This strange phenomenon is known as the Mpemba effect, named after Aristo Pemba, who discovered it in 1963. Imagine pouring two identical containers of water into a freezer, one with hot water and one with cold. Surprisingly, the hot water can freeze first. After extensive experiments, scientists have observed this mind-boggling effect, but they still can't pinpoint exactly why it happens. Some theories suggest that the hot water may evaporate more quickly, reducing the volume that needs to freeze. Others believe that the unique properties of hot water, like its ability to dissolve more gases, might play a role. Although the Mpemba effect challenges our everyday logic, it's a reminder of how much we still have to learn about the laws of nature. So the next time you need ice, consider using hot water. It could surprise you. Have you ever heard about Beatrice and Johnny Depp? In 2010, a courageous 9-year-old girl named Beatrice DeLay took a bold step by writing a letter to her idol, actor Johnny Depp. She humorously asked for his help in staging a pirate-themed mutiny against her teachers. Imagine her surprise when Depp, really getting into the spirit of her request, showed up at her school dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow, the quirky pirate he famously portrayed in the Pirates of the Caribbean films. The students couldn't believe their eyes as he fully embraced the character, bringing excitement and laughter to the classroom. This unexpected visit wasn't just a fun surprise, it also highlighted Depp's genuine commitment to his fans, no matter how young or creative they might be. Beatrice's story reminds us that a bit of imagination can lead to unforgettable moments. Who knew a letter could spark such joy? Did you know Hinduism is the oldest religion alive? With a rich history spanning over 4,000 years, Hinduism originated in India and continues to thrive today. It's fascinating how its teachings, based on ancient texts known as the Vedas, focus on deep spirituality. These ideas have not only shaped the lives of millions, but have also influenced many other religions around the globe. For instance, concepts like karma, which explains that our actions have consequences, and reincarnation, the belief in rebirth, stem from Hindu philosophy. Moreover, practices such as meditation play a crucial role in spiritual growth and mental well-being. This blend of belief and practice highlights Hinduism's enduring relevance in the modern world. Whether you're familiar with its teachings or just learning about it, understanding Hinduism opens up a doorway to a profound exploration of life's mysteries. Isn't it amazing how such an ancient faith still resonates with so many people today? Guess what really drives the Great Pyramid's shape? It turns out the Great Pyramid of Giza has 8 sides instead of the usual 4. While most pyramids are built with a traditional 4-sided design, this ancient wonder features a fascinating twist. Each of its 8 sides subtly curves inward and meets at a point at the top, creating a unique octagonal shape that is not easily spotted from the ground. This design wasn't just for show. It may have helped the pyramid reflect sunlight and appear even more majestic in its time. The clever architects of ancient Egypt understood how to manipulate shape and light, making this pyramid stand out from others across the world. So the next time you think of the Great Pyramid, remember it's not just a simple, straightforward structure. It's an architectural marvel with hidden complexities that continue to amaze us even today. Can drops on your shoes predict the weather? This intriguing observation reveals how tiny droplets, which create splashes when they hit hard surfaces, can actually give us hints about rain. When you see those splashes on your shoes, it's a strong sign that it has rained recently. On the other hand, if your shoes are dry and there are no splashes around, it often means only a light drizzle has fallen. This practical approach bridges the gap between scientific insights and our daily lives, allowing us to use simple observations for weather predictions. By noticing whether droplets bounce off the pavement or leave a subtle sheen, anyone can enhance their understanding of weather patterns. It's a fun reminder that science can be found in the smallest details of our surroundings. So next time you step outside, pay attention to your shoes. They might just reveal what the skies have in store. Can you imagine sailors wearing gold earrings? In the past, many sailors decorated their ears with gold earrings, convinced that these shiny accessories would somehow enhance their eyesight. This intriguing belief was rooted in the superstitions and customs of seafaring cultures. Sailors often faced perilous journeys across unpredictable oceans, where sharp sight could mean the difference between life and death. The idea was that gold had special properties, perhaps even magical ones, which could help them spot land or avoid danger. Beyond a practical purpose, these earrings were also a symbol of wealth and experience among sailors. It was a way for them to display their adventures and the hardships endured at sea. So next time you see a gold earring, remember that for sailors, it was more than just fashion. It was a hopeful charm against the vast unknown. What makes the manchineel tree so dangerous? This tree, native to tropical regions, has earned the title of the world's most dangerous tree for a good reason. Every part of the manchineel tree, from its tempting green fruits to its bark and leaves, is packed with potent toxins. Just touching the tree can cause severe skin irritation, resulting in painful blistering. If you ever get caught in the rain under its branches, don't be surprised if the sap that drips down irritates your skin. The poison can even result in severe allergic reactions for some and pose serious risks if the fruit is ingested, with symptoms ranging from vomiting to more dire consequences. It's truly a fascinating example of nature's power, displaying how something that appears beautiful can also be deadly. Many locals have learned to respect this tree and avoid it at all costs. Keeping your distance is definitely the best way to enjoy the beauty of the manchineel without getting harmed. So the next time you see a mysterious tree, think twice before getting too close. Can you picture a world without nibbling? The term nibbling offers a fun and efficient way to refer to our precious nieces and nephews all at once. Instead of saying my nieces and nephews, you can simply call them your nibblings, making family conversations smoother and a bit more playful. This delightful word captures the essence of these young ones, who tend to nibble on our hearts with their laughter and antics. The origin of nibblings highlights how language evolves with our relationships, adding a touch of lightheartedness and creativity to our discussions about family. Using this charming term can also help create a sense of closeness, making it easy to share stories and experiences about these little ones. Imagine talking with friends or family, and instead of listing each child one by one, you can say, "I spent the weekend with my nibblings." It lightens the mood and simplifies things. So next time you're chatting about your favorite kiddos, why not embrace this delightful term? It's a lovely way to celebrate family while adding a dash of whimsy. Believe it or not, holodets is a festive favorite. This traditional Christmas dish is especially loved in Slavic countries like Russia and Ukraine. Imagine a cold, gelatinous dish that's both quirky and delicious, made from boiled meat, typically pork or beef. The preparation process begins with simmering the meat for hours to extract a rich broth. Once the broth is ready, it's combined with pieces of meat and then chilled until it sets into a jelly-like consistency. Holodets often resembles a savory gelatin dessert and is usually served sliced, revealing its unique texture. Families gather around the table to enjoy this dish, reflecting the warmth of holiday traditions. Holodets isn't just about the taste, it's a way for families to bond over history and culture, sharing stories while savoring this unusual yet beloved meal. Often accompanied by mustard or garlic, it brings a savory punch to festive celebrations. Have you ever tried holodets, or does it sound too strange for your palate? Ever tried hiding a pickle on your Christmas tree? This quirky tradition, called the Christmas pickle, is popular in parts of Germany and the United States. Families hang a special pickle ornament among the branches of their Christmas tree, creating a fun treasure hunt that adds excitement to the holiday morning. On Christmas Day, the first child or adult to spot the pickle gets a special reward, which might be good luck for the entire year or an extra gift. The origins of this tradition remain a bit of a mystery, with some saying it started in Germany, while others believe it was popularized in America by German immigrants in the 19th century. Regardless of where it came from, this playful custom brings families together and spreads joy. Imagine the laughter and anticipation as everyone searches for this sneaky green ornament. If you're looking for a unique way to celebrate Christmas, consider adding a pickle to your tree. It's a simple yet delightful choice that combines fun with tradition and gets everyone in the holiday spirit. So will you join in the fun this year? This might surprise you. Bananas boost your mood. Eating bananas isn't just about enjoying a sweet snack. These yellow fruits can actually enhance your happiness. Bananas are rich in an amino acid called tryptophan, which your body converts into serotonin. Often known as the happy hormone, serotonin plays a crucial role in regulating your mood, sleep, and even appetite. When you consume bananas, you're helping to increase your serotonin levels, leading to a more positive state of mind. It's fascinating to think that something as simple as a banana could have such a powerful effect on your emotional well-being. Plus, bananas are easy to grab on the go, making them a perfect healthy snack for boosting your spirits during a busy day. So next time you're feeling a bit low or stressed out, consider reaching for a banana. Not only will it satisfy your hunger, but it might also bring a little extra joy to your day. Can you imagine that earthquakes can change our days? Recent studies show that massive earthquakes can actually impact the Earth's rotation speed. When a powerful quake strikes, like the 2011 Tohoku earthquake in Japan, it can shift the planet's mass. This shift alters how Earth spins, leading to slight changes in the length of our day. Although these changes are often tiny, measured in microseconds, they show just how interconnected our planet's systems are. Imagine a giant figure on a merry-go-round. When it shifts its weight, the entire ride changes speed. Similarly, when tectonic plates move dramatically during an earthquake, they can redistribute mass. This fascinating relationship between geological activity and Earth's rotation reminds us that our world is constantly in motion, even in ways we don't always notice. Isn't it amazing how natural events can influence something as crucial as time itself? What if I told you about glowing waters in Mexico? Holbox Island in the stunning Mexican Caribbean is famous for its mesmerizing bioluminescent waters. This magical display occurs thanks to tiny marine organisms known as dinoflagellates, which emit a bright glow when disturbed. Imagine swimming in the ocean and watching the water light up around you with each gentle movement. The best time to experience this enchanting spectacle is during summer, particularly on moonless nights when the darkness enhances the glow. This natural wonder captivates visitors, making it feel like a scene from a fairy tale. Imagine paddling a kayak through the glowing waves, with every stroke creating a trail of shimmering light. Not only is this a unique sight, but it also serves as a reminder of the incredible wonders that nature has to offer. Are you ready to witness this breathtaking phenomenon? Did you know that magnets can lead you astray? In 1981, a group of adventurers found themselves lost in a dense jungle, facing a dangerous situation when their compass suddenly malfunctioned. The culprit? A souvenir magnet one of them had purchased on a previous trip. This unexpected turn left them wandering aimlessly for 3 long days, battling the elements and their growing anxiety. Fortunately, not all hope was lost. A wise member of their group stepped up, sharing practical survival advice that proved invaluable. From gathering rainwater to foraging for edible plants, this knowledge helped the adventurers stay alive while they figured out a way back. Their experience teaches us an important lesson. Always be aware of how everyday items can impact our tools, and that knowledge from a trusted source can be the difference between survival and danger. You won't believe this about Delaware marriages. In the first state, there's an unusual law that actually bans marriages made on a dare. This quirky piece of legislation exists to help people avoid making impulsive decisions that might end up in messy legal situations. Imagine someone deciding to tie the knot simply because a friend dared them to do it. Delaware encourages couples to think seriously about their choices before saying, "I do." This law highlights the importance of commitment and reflection in what is often one of the biggest decisions in life. So if you're planning to get married in Delaware, make sure it's for the right reasons and not just because someone dared you. Who knew that a simple dare could lead to such serious consequences? Here's a wild fact about human skin color. The amazing variety in human skin tones mostly comes from a pigment called melanin, which is controlled by our genes, particularly one known as MC1R. So why do people from different parts of the world have such distinct skin colors? Well, it all boils down to where humans evolved. Populations living closer to the equator, where sunlight is intense and ultraviolet radiation is high, developed darker skin. This darker skin acts like nature's sunscreen, protecting against potential skin damage. On the flip side, people in northern latitudes enjoy much less sunlight. Over generations, their skin has evolved to be lighter, which helps with the absorption of vitamin D when sunlight is scarce. Isn't it fascinating how our environment shapes our biology in such a colorful way? You won't believe this about the popsicle. In a delightful twist of fate, a young boy named Frank inadvertently invented this iconic frozen treat. One chilly night, he left a cup of sugary soda outside, along with a stick, and when he stumbled upon it the next day, he found a frozen masterpiece waiting for him. The mixture had solidified beautifully around the stick, creating the world's first popsicle. This happy accident transformed a simple drink into a crunchy, icy delight that kids and adults alike adore. Frank's creativity changed snack time forever, leading to bright flavors and endless varieties. Today, popsicles come in all shapes and sizes, from classic fruit flavors to adventurous combinations like root beer float. This original moment reminds us how a small mistake can lead to something amazing. So the next time you enjoy a popsicle, think of Frank and his sweet accident. Hard to believe, but Cavendish avoided human interaction. Henry Cavendish, a remarkable 18th century scientist, was well known for his groundbreaking discovery of hydrogen. Despite his genius, he was an extreme introvert who preferred solitude over social gatherings. To keep human interaction to a minimum, Cavendish designed his home with this goal in mind, using written notes to communicate with his servants. He would only entertain fellow scientists, steering clear of any other guests. This unconventional lifestyle didn't hinder his scientific breakthroughs. In fact, some of his most important work in chemistry and physics gained recognition only after his death. His meticulous methods and discoveries laid the groundwork for understanding gases, yet his reclusive behavior raises an intriguing question. How did this quiet life lead to such monumental contributions to science? Believe it or not, tigers wear a unique striped coat. Each tiger's skin has stripes that match the pattern of its fur, making every individual tiger as unique as a fingerprint. These beautiful stripes help tigers camouflage in their natural habitats, such as dense forests or grasslands, blending into the shadows and foliage while they hunt. The distinctive patterns not only aid in hunting, but also play a role in social interactions among tigers. When they meet, these striped coats can help them recognize each other. Interestingly, the stripes are more than just skin deep. They can be seen on their skin when they are shaved or injured. This fascinating feature is a reminder of nature's creativity and the diversity found within the animal kingdom. So the next time you see a tiger, remember that its stripes are not just for show, they are vital to its survival. Have you ever wondered if any other animals have such unique markings? Prepare to be amazed by Tim Doucet's incredible journey. After having his eye lenses removed due to his legal blindness, Tim discovered an extraordinary gift, the ability to see celestial objects that most people would miss. Located in Nova Scotia, Tim now runs his own observatory where he shares the wonders of the universe with others. It's not just about the stars. Tim's story highlights the fascinating interaction between our bodies and the cosmos. With his unique vision, he can spot things like distant galaxies and nebulas, phenomena that are invisible to the naked eye. This experience has opened up a new world for him and inspired many to explore the night sky. Imagine peering into the depths of space and uncovering hidden beauty. If you ever find yourself in Nova Scotia, visiting Tim's observatory could be a life-changing experience, making you wonder what else lies beyond our sight. You might be shocked to learn that loneliness harms health. Social interaction is essential for mental well-being, and when we lack connections with others, it can lead to serious issues like depression and anxiety. Imagine feeling isolated in a crowd. That disconnect can be incredibly harmful. Studies show that people who engage regularly with friends or family tend to have better emotional resilience and lower stress levels. Building relationships provides a support system that helps us navigate life's challenges. Simple activities like a chat over coffee or a game night create bonds that are vital for our happiness. So how can we combat loneliness? Connecting with others, whether through community events or online groups, can make a big difference. Prioritizing these connections is not just about having fun, it's a crucial part of taking care of our mental health. Are you ready to strengthen your social ties? Let's uncover the truth about San Marino's big win. After 2 long decades without tasting victory in official matches, the San Marino national football team made headlines by defeating Liechtenstein. This match, which took place recently, marked a remarkable turnaround for a team often seen as an underdog in international football. San Marino, one of the smallest countries in the world, faced numerous challenges over the years, including tough competitions against higher-ranked teams. But their determination and teamwork finally shone through in this thrilling match, showcasing the spirit of resilience and hope. Fans erupted in joy as the players celebrated their unexpected triumph, and many players expressed how much this victory meant to them personally and to the nation's pride. Could this be the start of a new chapter for San Marino in international football? Did you know Costa Rica has no military? On December 1st, 1948, this vibrant Central American country made history by completely abolishing its military forces, becoming the first nation in the world to do so. Instead of investing in weapons and soldiers, Costa Rica redirected those funds towards building a brighter future for its citizens. The government used military resources to enhance education, improve healthcare, and protect the amazing biodiversity found in its lush rainforests. By prioritizing these sectors, Costa Rica not only fostered a high literacy rate and a robust healthcare system, but also became a global leader in environmental conservation. With its rich ecosystems and commitment to sustainability, the country attracts eco-tourists from around the world, showcasing how peace can lead to progress. As a result, Costa Rica has enjoyed decades of relative stability and prosperity, demonstrating that it's possible to create a thriving society without the burden of a military. What lessons can other nations learn from this inspiring example? Here's something incredible about curling. This unique sport blends physics, strategy, and teamwork in a way few others can match. Players slide heavy, polished stones across a sheet of ice, aiming for a circular target known as the house. But it's not just about throwing stones. Brushing is a key element. By sweeping the ice in front of the stone, players can influence its speed and direction, showcasing the fascinating physics at play. Curling has even earned the nickname chess on ice, highlighting the complex tactics and strategies involved. Teams must thoughtfully position their stones, anticipate their opponent's moves, and communicate effectively to outsmart each other. Whether it's calculating angles or judging ice conditions, curling requires brain power and collaboration, making it a captivating spectacle for players and fans alike. Have you ever tried to curl or watched it unfold at the Winter Olympics? Here's a wild fact about the Vietnam War. During this intense conflict, a courageous South Vietnamese Air Force pilot made a daring move that would become legendary. In a heart-stopping act of bravery, he stole a Chinook helicopter to rescue his family and friends from the grip of war. Imagine the tension as he navigated the helicopter through enemy territory, risking everything to save his loved ones. Upon reaching an American destroyer, he successfully dropped them off, ensuring their safety. But the drama didn't end there. After the mission, with danger still looming, he rolled the helicopter onto its side and leaped into the sea. Remarkably, everyone involved survived this incredible escape. This daring act not only highlights the lengths people will go to protect their loved ones, but also showcases an unexpected moment of hope amid the chaos of war. Can you believe such courage existed in such perilous times? Let's uncover the truth about tepache. This delightful traditional Mexican drink is made mainly from fermented pineapple, a fruit celebrated for its sweet flavor and vibrant culinary uses. To create tepache, you start by cooking the pineapple peel along with piloncillo, which adds a spicy kick to the beverage. The fermentation process is a magical transformation that occurs when natural sugars from the pineapple are converted into alcohol, resulting in a refreshing drink that is often enjoyed during festive occasions. Some recipes include a sprinkle of cinnamon for a warm, aromatic touch, making each sip a blend of fruity sweetness and spicy complexity. Tepache is not just a drink. It's a taste of Mexican heritage that showcases the creativity and resourcefulness of using every part of the pineapple. Have you ever tasted something so uniquely flavorful? Is it really true that dolphins have names? Yes, it's absolutely fascinating. Dolphins are intelligent creatures with their own unique way of communicating, and it turns out they use specific vocal whistles, much like names. Each dolphin develops a distinct whistle that sets them apart from others. This signature whistle is not just a random sound, it's a way for dolphins to identify and call out to one another. When one dolphin hears another's whistle, they recognize it as a familiar signal, like hearing their name. This incredible form of communication showcases their social nature and strong bonds within their pods. Just imagine a group of dolphins playing in the ocean, each one calling out to their friends using their special whistles. This ability to recognize each other by sound reflects their complex social structures and suggests they may have deeper feelings and connections than we once thought. How cool is that? Is it really true that kangaroos can hop efficiently? Absolutely. Kangaroos are nature's incredible hoppers thanks to their unique anatomy. They have large elastic tendons in their legs that stretch and store energy as they leap. When they push off the ground, these tendons spring back, helping them soar with minimal effort. This remarkable adaptation allows kangaroos to travel over vast distances while conserving precious energy, which is crucial for surviving in the dry Australian outback. They can hop at speeds of up to 44 miles per hour and clear about 25 feet in a single bound. Imagine using less energy while covering such ground. This energy-efficient movement is especially important in their harsh habitat, where food and water can be scarce. So the next time you see a kangaroo bounding along, remember how its special features help it thrive in the wild. Is it really true that Washington never lived in the White House? While most people think of George Washington as the first president of the United States, many are surprised to learn that he never actually lived in the iconic White House. During his 2 terms from 1789 to 1797, Washington mainly resided in Philadelphia and New York City. At that time, the White House was still just a plan on paper, and construction only began in 1792. By the time the building was completed in 1800, Washington had already retired. Interestingly, the White House was designed by James Hoban, blending neoclassical architecture with the needs of a new nation. In fact, when John Adams became the second president, he was the first to occupy this symbol of American democracy. Can you imagine the new president walking through halls that had just been built, knowing the history that would unfold there? What if I told you about soldier teeth dentures? Long before the era of modern dental care and synthetic materials, people turned to a rather shocking source for dentures. In times of war, when casualties mounted, some clever folks discovered that the teeth of deceased soldiers could be used as replacements for those who lost their own. These gruesome yet practical dental solutions weren't uncommon during the 18th and 19th centuries, as many sought a way to replace lost teeth without the luxury of contemporary options. Not only did this practice raise ethical questions, but it also highlighted the lengths people would go to maintain appearances and functionality. Imagine having a part of history in your mouth. Although today's dentures are crafted from durable plastics and metals, the story of these soldier teeth provides a fascinating glimpse into how society adapted in tough times. So, next time you hear about dental technology, think back to those unconventional, eerie days of reusing human teeth. Did you know Uranus has 21-year seasons? This distant planet has a really unique way of experiencing time. Uranus is tilted on its side, which leads to extreme seasonal changes. Each season on Uranus lasts an incredible 21 Earth years. In summer, the planet basks in sunlight, but when winter arrives, it plunged into darkness for the same long stretch of time. Imagine having just 2 seasons in your lifetime, with summer creating a world of light and winter enveloping the planet in shadows. Because of this unusual tilt, one hemisphere enjoys the sun while the other is left in cold dark. This fascinating phenomenon creates a stark contrast between the 2 seasons, leading to dramatic changes in temperatures and atmospheric conditions. It's a reminder of how diverse our solar system is. The next time you think about seasons on Earth, consider how different they can be on a place like Uranus, where the sun shines and disappears for decades at a time. How mind-blowing is that? Why exactly does a 50% off sign matter so much? Research shows that a simple sign advertising half off can work wonders for sales, even if shoppers don't know the original price. This phenomenon highlights the power of psychological triggers in our buying habits. When people see a discount, their brains get a rush of excitement, making them believe they're getting a great deal. This excitement can lead to impulse purchases, where shoppers buy items they didn't plan on. Retailers know that captivating signs can draw people in, captivating their attention and encouraging them to engage with products they might otherwise overlook. It's a clever strategy that taps into our emotions, sparking feelings of savings and making a shopping trip feel like a treasure hunt. Next time you see a flashy sale sign, remember the psychology behind it. Who doesn't love a good deal? Hard to believe, but kyobakar is a culinary treasure. This traditional dish showcases kyobakar as its star ingredient, delighting taste buds with its unique flavors. Kyobakar is a versatile ingredient, often found in various regional recipes that highlight its rich texture and taste. As you take a bite, you'll experience a combination of aromas that transport you to its homeland. The cooking method is fascinating too. Kyobakar is carefully prepared, using age-old techniques passed down through generations. People often gather to share this dish during special occasions, making it a centerpiece of celebration. Whether it's served at family gatherings or local festivals, kyobakar holds a special place in the hearts of those who enjoy it. It's not just food, it's a way of connecting with tradition and showcasing culinary heritage. Have you ever tried a dish that tells such a rich story? What if wormholes could shorten space travel? Imagine zooming across the universe in just 3 to 4 months instead of taking millions of years. This astonishing idea comes from the concept of a wormhole, a theoretical shortcut in space that can bend the very fabric of the cosmos. Wormholes, supported by the brilliant mind of Albert Einstein and his theories of relativity, might allow for instantaneous travel between 2 distant points in space. It's hard to envision, but picture traveling 1 billion kilometers, a distance so vast it's difficult to fathom. While conventional travel at the speed of light would take eons, scientists believe that wormholes could revolutionize our understanding of the universe. Although they currently exist only in the realm of theoretical physics, the implications of wormholes could change our future, opening doors to faraway galaxies and untold discoveries. As we dive deeper into the mysteries of space, could wormholes become our ticket to exploring the stars? You might be shocked to learn that coins vanish. Digital currencies, much like paper money, can be easily lost, and the numbers are staggering. An estimated 20% of all coins, roughly 3.7 million coins, have essentially disappeared forever due to forgotten passwords or discarded hard drives. A particularly jaw-dropping case involves a man in the UK who accidentally tossed out a hard drive containing 7,500 bitcoins. Today, those bitcoins would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. This highlights a key point. The irreversible nature of blockchain transactions means that once a digital asset is gone, it's truly gone. To avoid joining the ranks of the unfortunate, it's crucial to securely store your digital assets, whether by using reliable wallets or keeping your passwords safe. The next time you consider investing in cryptocurrencies, remember that while they hold incredible potential, they require even greater responsibility. Did you know about the haunting fate of Scorpion? In 1968, the nuclear submarine Scorpion plunged into the depths of the Atlantic Ocean, taking with it a crew of 99 sailors and a cargo of hazardous materials. This tragic event still sparks curiosity and concern, as the wreckage has never been recovered. The submarine's mysterious sinking remains an unsolved puzzle, leaving many questions about its last moments. Investigations suggested that it could have been caused by mechanical failure or perhaps a collision, but the exact reason remains unclear. Interestingly, the Scorpion was not just any vessel. It played a crucial role during the Cold War era, patrolling and gathering intelligence. Its disappearance highlights the risks involved in underwater exploration and the ongoing debate about safety protocols for naval vessels. Moreover, the site acts as a stark reminder of the human cost of maritime operations, people and technology lost beneath the waves. As ocean exploration continues to advance, the fate of Scorpion urges us to consider how we handle our underwater heritage and the lessons we learn from such tragedies. This might surprise you, the states with the most people. Did you know that 1 out of 3 Americans lives in just 4 states? California, Texas, Florida, and New York? This remarkable statistic highlights how much population is concentrated in these vibrant areas. California, famous for its diverse culture and entertainment industry, houses over 39 million residents. Texas, known for its vast landscapes and booming economy, is home to about 29 million people. Meanwhile, Florida attracts around 21 million residents with its sunny beaches and theme parks, making it a popular destination for families and retirees alike. Lastly, the iconic New York, with its bustling city life and rich history, boasts around 19 million residents. Together, these 4 states are a melting pot of cultures, opportunities, and lifestyles, reshaping the American identity. Why do you think so many people flock to these states? You won't believe this about honeybee flight. Honeybees are remarkable flying insects capable of flapping their wings up to 200 times per second. Just imagine that rapid movement creating the familiar buzzing sound as they navigate through gardens and fields. This impressive wing speed not only helps bees hover in one spot, but also allows them to perform intricate maneuvers while foraging for nectar. As they dart from flower to flower, honeybees play a crucial role in pollination, ensuring that plants can reproduce and produce fruits and seeds. Moreover, their ability to travel long distances while gathering nectar not only supports their colonies, but also contributes significantly to agriculture and the health of ecosystems. By pollinating crops and wild plants, honeybees help sustain food supplies for many species, including humans. Isn't it fascinating how such small creatures have such a big impact on the world around us? Guess what really drives this iconic statue's meaning? Inaugurated in 2010, this remarkable statue stands proudly near the Catholic Church of St. John, symbolizing its deep-rooted connection to the community and faith. The statue isn't just a piece of art, it represents the values and beliefs of the congregation, reflecting their spiritual journey and dedication to their faith. With its intricate design and thoughtful placement, the statue serves as a focal point for worshipers and visitors alike. Thanks to the unwavering support from the church community, the statue has become a beloved landmark, drawing people who seek inspiration or simply wish to admire its beauty. Each year, numerous events are held around it, enhancing its role in the community's cultural and spiritual life. What stories does this statue hold, waiting to be shared? Can you imagine that sand tiger sharks eat their siblings? This astounding fact reveals the fierce competition that takes place even before these sharks are born. Inside the womb of a female sand tiger shark, embryos engage in a brutal fight for survival. The strongest embryo, often referred to as the dominant one, has a shocking strategy. It will consume its weaker siblings, ensuring that only the strongest is born. This process, known as intrauterine cannibalism, showcases the harsh realities of life in the animal kingdom. It might sound brutal, but it's nature's way of making sure the fittest survive. By the time they're born, the lucky few have already faced fierce challenges, giving them an advantage in the wild. This behavior exemplifies the lengths to which some species will go to thrive and highlights the complex and often harsh realities of evolution. Prepare to be amazed by this unique remedy. In some rural communities in Pakistan, there's a fascinating belief that eating burnt bread or charred rice can soothe a sore throat. While it might sound odd to many, this practice highlights a different approach to health and wellness compared to what we often find in modern medicine. People in these communities trust these unconventional treatments, passed down through generations, to ease discomfort when feeling under the weather. This shows how cultural beliefs shape our understanding of healing. While many might rush to grab a throat lozenge, these villagers find comfort in their traditional remedy, emphasizing the importance of community practices and folklore in health. Who knows? Maybe the warmth of charred rice is the very thing some sore throats need. It's a reminder that health beliefs can vary widely based on culture and experience. Guess what really drives crows to remember faces? Crows possess an incredible ability to recognize and remember human faces, showcasing their sharp intelligence. Research shows that these clever birds can hold grudges against people who have wronged them. For instance, if a human scares a crow, that crow will not only remember the face, but will also share that memory with other crows, effectively passing down information across generations. This behavior is astonishingly complex, resembling the intricate social dynamics often found in soap operas. Crows form tight-knit communities and have a remarkable capacity for learning from each other. They communicate various messages through caws and body language, further enriching their social interactions. So next time you see a crow, remember that it may be watching you, storing away that memory for future encounters. Believe it or not, your stomach can dissolve metal. This incredible ability comes from the highly acidic digestive juices packed in your stomach, which reach a pH level of around 1 to 3, making them more acidic than a lemon. This strong acid helps break down food, but it's tough enough to eat away at metal if given the chance. Luckily, our stomachs are built with a clever defense mechanism. They continuously regenerate their protective lining every few days. This lining is made of special cells that shield the underlying tissue from the harsh acids. If your stomach didn't have this ability to renew itself, it could face serious damage from the very acids designed to help you digest your meal. So the next time you enjoy a meal, remember the amazing ways your body protects itself while breaking down food. Isn't that a fascinating survival trick? Here's something incredible about the impaler bird. The shrike, popularly known as the impaler bird, showcases a fascinating and somewhat gruesome behavior. This bird has a unique habit of impaling its prey, which can include insects and small vertebrates, on thorns or barbed wire. Why does it do this? By storing its food in such a way, the shrike ensures that it has a meal ready for later. This clever strategy also plays a surprising role in attracting mates. When potential partners see these impaled offerings, it's like a showcase of the shrike's hunting prowess and resourcefulness. Not only does this method serve as a practical solution for food storage, but it also doubles as a romantic display. Could you imagine impressing someone with your impressive dinner arrangements? The shrike's unusual combination of feeding and courtship highlights how diverse and intriguing animal behaviors can be, showing that nature always has a few surprises up its sleeve. What if you stayed in a giant guitar hotel? In Florida, there's an incredible 450-foot Stratocaster guitar-shaped hotel that offers a unique experience for rock music fans. This extraordinary hotel allows guests to live out their rock star dreams, even if they can't strum a single chord. Imagine waking up in a room designed like a musical haven, surrounded by electric guitars and memorabilia from music legends. Inside, you'll find luxurious amenities, including a relaxing spa, fabulous restaurants, and thrilling entertainment options. The hotel also features stunning views of the surrounding area, allowing guests to soak in the vibrant Florida atmosphere. You can even join live music events, making it feel like you're part of a concert. Whether you're a die-hard music lover or just looking for a cool place to stay, this guitar hotel provides an unforgettable experience that blends the glamour of the rock and roll lifestyle with modern comforts. Are you ready to rock out in style? Discover the magic of Spotted Lake in summer. This fascinating natural wonder in British Columbia, Canada, creates a dazzling spectacle as the summer heat causes the water to evaporate. Spotted Lake is not just any lake. It's filled with unique minerals like calcium, magnesium, and sodium that give it its colorful appearance. When the water recedes, these minerals concentrate, resulting in vibrant hues of blue, green, and yellow spots that dot the surface like nature's own art. Each mineral creates distinct patterns, making every visit a new experience. The lake holds cultural significance for the local Sauk's people, who have long regarded it as a sacred site. Visiting Spotted Lake offers a fantastic opportunity to learn about the interaction between geology and ecology, and to enjoy the stunning visual display that can only be witnessed during the summer months. Have you ever seen a lake that looks like a colorful canvas? Why exactly does Pak the budgerigar stand out? Pak holds the Guinness World Record for the largest vocabulary among birds, showcasing an impressive 17 distinct sounds. This feathered friend doesn't just mimic sounds, he has a knack for crafting original phrases that demonstrate his intelligence. Budgerigars, also known as budgies, are intelligent creatures, and Pak is the ultimate example of what they can achieve. His unique vocal talents make him one of the most remarkable pets, captivating anyone lucky enough to hear him talk. This little bird, with his enthusiastic chatter, proves that animals can communicate in fascinating ways. Owners often find themselves forming a special bond with their talking budgies, as these birds show personality through their words. So the next time you meet a budgerigar, remember Pak and his extraordinary vocabulary. Who knows what amazing sounds your own budgie might make? Heart disease can strike suddenly. Are you prepared? Many people don't realize that the most common initial warning sign of heart disease is actually sudden death. This alarming fact highlights how many cardiovascular conditions can develop silently, often without noticeable symptoms. By the time a person experiences symptoms like chest pain or shortness of breath, it's often too late, and the condition may already be severe. This reality underscores the critical importance of regular health checkups and screenings, which can help catch potential issues early. Doctors can assess your heart health and recommend lifestyle changes, such as adopting a balanced diet and engaging in regular physical activity. Simple adjustments like these can significantly reduce the risks associated with heart disease. Remember, being proactive about your heart health can save your life. So don't wait for warning signs. Schedule that checkup, make those lifestyle changes, and take charge of your heart health today. Guess what really drives dragonflies to be such fierce hunters? Dragonflies are incredible insects with a unique set of skills that make them stand out in the animal kingdom. With 6 legs designed for catching prey midair, these agile predators can snag insects with extraordinary accuracy while soaring through the sky at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. Their large, multifaceted eyes allow them to spot even the tiniest movements, giving them an edge in hunting. Not only can they hover and dart around, but they can also fly backward, showcasing their impressive maneuverability. Dragonflies play a vital role in keeping insect populations in check, especially pesky mosquitoes. Interestingly, they begin their lives in water as nymphs, where they grow and develop for a few months before emerging as the dazzling flyers we admire. Their fascinating life cycle and hunting prowess make dragonflies a wonder of nature. Did you know bees hatch ready for the skies? Unlike many animals, bees emerge from their cells fully formed and flight-ready. This is a fascinating part of their life cycle, where the magic of metamorphosis happens right inside the hive. Once a bee is born, it doesn't need to crawl awkwardly or go through clumsy adolescent stages. Instead, it unfurls its wings and takes to the air almost immediately, making the most of its time by pollinating flowers and collecting nectar. This rapid transition is crucial for the colony's survival, as worker bees take on several responsibilities like foraging for food, caring for larvae, and defending their hive. Bees embody efficiency in nature. By being ready to fly as soon as they leave their cells, they join the bustling hive community without delay. Isn't it incredible how such small creatures manage to be so perfectly adapted to their roles? Discover how the Nile shaped ancient Egyptian farming. The Nile River was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt, providing vital water for agriculture. Each year, the river would flood its banks, depositing nutrient-rich silt on the surrounding land. This annual flooding was so important that the Egyptians developed a sophisticated system to measure its severity. Farmers would observe the river levels and record the rise and fall of the water to predict how much crop yield they could expect. These predictions were crucial for tax calculations, influencing how much farmers had to pay to the government based on their anticipated harvests. The better the flood, the more abundance they could anticipate, and thus the system allowed for fairer taxation. It's fascinating to think that this ancient practice of measuring the Nile not only sustained their way of life, but also shaped the economy of one of history's greatest civilizations. Is it really true that bottled water can expire? While bottled water itself doesn't have a shelf life like food does, the plastic container can cause some concerns over time. Bottled water remains safe to drink as long as it is stored properly. However, the plastic packaging can slowly degrade, especially when exposed to heat or sunlight. This degradation can lead to harmful substances leaching into the water, potentially affecting its taste and safety. The printed expiration date on bottled water is actually about the packaging, not the water itself. It's designed to ensure the bottle remains intact and safe. To enjoy your bottled water at its best, store it in a cool, dark place, and always inspect the bottle for any signs of damage. When was the last time you checked your stash of bottled water?